Hello, hello. I'm checking in. I'm just a minute late here. Anick Patry here. I just want to make sure I'm at the right place. I'm in the right group, and I'm not too sure how to test that really. I can see that I'm live. But I would greatly appreciate, I see eyeballs there, two people. Can you please, ladies, let me know if you can see me clearly and hear me clearly? That'd be sensational. If you can let me know, if you can receive me, see me through the screen, I'd really appreciate that, and confirm me that I'm at the right place in the Moon Goddess group. That'd be epic. So welcome, welcome. Mary Gooden, hello Mary, thanks for being here. Can you let me know, Mary, that you can see me clearly, hear me clearly, and just type yes, let me know, and I'm in the right group, because I can't see anything, I'm on my phone. I had a bit of an adventure. I was at a 40th birthday party last night, and I ended up staying overnight, and so I'm not on my usual setting. I'm on my phone, and sometimes you just gotta go with the flow. It's 11 a.m. here in Australia, so it's 6 p.m. on Saturday evening, where you are in Mountain Time, I believe. So yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome Mary, welcome everybody. A pleasure to be with you today. So I want to talk about unleash your voice and step into your Creatrix. So to start with, I would love to invite you to step into a meditative space, so then you can be open to receive. So let's tune in. So if you're in a safe place to do so, I invite you to put your 2 feet on the ground and elongate your spine, get your spine straight, and close your eyes. Okay, so let's take 3 long deep breaths in together. 3 for the Trinity of the Divine, Divine Father, Divine Mother, and Divine Child. And let's just breathe in the sunshine from the top of your head. Imagine this big, glowy sunshine penetrating your brain and allowing the golden light to fill every single cells of your body. That's it. Letting it melt like honey all the way down, 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 into your pelvic area, into your legs, going all the way down, down into your feet, pushing through the soil, and going all the way down, down, down into the center of the earth and landing there. Beautiful. And now, the second breath, I'm going to invoke the presence of Mother Mary. Mother Mary is a guide, is our guide, is my guide, with her unconditional love. So I now invoke the presence of God, the divine presence of Mother Mary with us, with your pure unconditional love, to guide us in this share, in this presentation of truth, divine truth. So take a big breath, and again breathe the sunshine in and allow the golden light to fill every single vital organs of your physical body. That's it. And feeling the presence of Mother Mary into your heart, in your own sacred heart. That's it. And allowing the golden light to melt all the way down, down, down into your feet, pushing through the floor, and going all the way down into the center of the earth and landing there. And just release and let go of all that no longer serves you now. Let it all out. That's it. Make some noise. And again, The third breath in, Divine Father, Divine Mother, Divine Child. I'm going to invoke this time the divine presence, the beautiful presence of Mary Magdalene, speaking truth, the power of your voice, the softness of your voice, the truth that comes from your voice. Mary Magdalene, I invoke your divine presence with us today, and make me a vessel to only speak truth with heart, sharing pure consciousness. And allow the golden sun to penetrate from the top of your head. Breathe that in, feeling your skin, your bones, your muscles, your blood with this powerful golden light. That's it. And allowing it to melt like golden honey into your body, all the way down, 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 into your yoni, your thighs, your knees, your legs, pushing through the soil and landing into the center of the earth. And now let go of all that no longer serves your best and highest good. Let it all out. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and gently move your body, your head, a couple of circles. Woo. And on the other side. And sound if that feels yummy to you. A little bit of shoulders. You know, it's not a head conversation we're going to have. It's a heart and body felt. Embodying the consciousness, right? The consciousness and the purity of love and joy and light that you are. Let's open up the heart. Beautiful. Feels yummy. Thank you, Mother Mary, for being here with us today. Thank you, Mary Magdalene. Guardian angels and spirit guides. All our teams are here with us today. So yummy. All right, so let's play. Unleash your voice. Who here? And please be engaged, yeah? It's a conversation. We're co-creating this. We're Creatrix. We are creating. Hello, Brandy. Welcome, welcome. So good to have you here. Shoot me some hearts. Tell me that you're playing with me. Tell me that we are having this conscious conversation today about your Creatrix, about your superpower, and about your true voice coming out. And mine is very rocky this morning because I've been partying last night. It's part of life. 40th birthday party. So much fun. So unleashing your voice, I'm going to share a little bit about my story. One of my story. I have a few. I'm sure you do too. Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you my name, Anick Patry. It's a French name. I'm originally from Quebec, French-Canadian, Montreal, and I didn't enjoy the snow and the cold, so I've took a plane and a boat and a few boats, and I went on a big adventure, and I landed in Australia. And I've been here for 20 years now, living by the beach, living a dream. In a tropical place, and built an amazing conscious holistic community. Love my life. And so my first language, you could probably notice a little accent here. I speak French. I work in French and in English as well. And so I work in Europe, in America, like, you know, these days we're online, so we can connect with beautiful souls, our souls tribe, our souls community, our souls family all over the world, which is so magical, and I love it. So embodying my magic is, well, I'm an intuitive business mentor. I'm a voice healer. I help with voice. I help you to connect straight to your heart and to release any blockages here, like from the yoni, from the vagina to the heart, through the throat. They're all connected. Down the root chakra, the sacral chakra, in the heart, in the voice, and sharing your juju, sharing your magic there. So I do that with so much joy. And I'm also an international best-selling author. I've contributed to a book called Visionary in 2020, and I am a TEDx speaker. I spoke on tapping into your inner joy in front of 300 people in 2013. That's a while ago now. So yeah, and I facilitate incredible workshops, and I've got amazing mentoring programs that I love sharing with incredible women like you. And yeah, I love to play. I love pleasure. I love nature. I love swimming. I love singing. I love dancing. I love life. It's not always been the case. So, because first of all, I didn't want to be here for like 20 years. I didn't want to be here. I thought, oh, the human world, this is a bit too cuckoo for me. Take me back home upstairs. I'm very connected with upstairs. I channel Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene. I started to tune in with Joan of Arc, which is, she's a spiritual badass recently. And so, yeah, I work with spirit, and I also work with the body, with the voice, because we are in the body. We chose, you chose to come here in this body, and let's make the most of having this body. We are expanded consciousness for sure, but we're having a human experience, and it's something that we don't want to neglect and put aside, because I see a lot of spiritual people bypassing, and bypassing their feeling, bypassing what's happening in their physicality, and that's not the way to go. We have to play with the human world and make the most of it, finding the most gracious joy we can, and at the same time really connecting with the bigger force that, we are a sovereign spiritual badass, we are a divine being, and it's marrying the two together, really. So the story I have for you is when I was a little girl, when I was young, for many, many years, I had a speech impediment. I was super insecure. I was terrified of life in general. I didn't feel safe at all. I didn't feel good in my own skin. I didn't feel safe being a human. And I had a big speech impediment. And I thought to myself, what am I going to do with my life if I can't express myself? And I had a dream of doing radio shows. From a very young age, I wanted to do radio shows. Hey, Anne, thanks for being here. Good to see you. So good to have you ladies here. Shoot me some hearts. Let me know that you are connected and you can see me, hear me, you're with me. So, yeah, so I had this big speech impediment, and I thought, oh my God, I had this dream to be on radio show and TV show back in Quebec and Montreal. And it was very deep to my heart, and I really wanted to share my voice, but I was super insecure, super shy, and every time I had to say something in front of a group of people, I was like shaking and sweaty and super shy. And so I remember when I was 6 years old at primary school, the teacher said, well, you're going to come and do a presentation in front of the classroom. And of course, I was like, no, there's no way. I didn't want to do that. I would do anything to avoid that. And because your body is so smart, your body is so intelligent, there's so much wisdom in your physical body. My body decided that I wouldn't do the bloody presentation. So we had a little microphone. Look, it's in the 70s, like ages ago, right? Little microphone and everything, like 30 kids in the classroom. I remember wearing my pink dress and my white stocking. You ladies in America, I don't know in Fahrenheit what it is, but in Celsius, it was like minus 40 degrees, winter time with snow, like freezing cold. And I'm sitting there and I'm shaking and I'm trembling and I don't want to go and speak in front of the classroom. And so guess what? I shed my pants. I defecated in my white stocking, like literally pooed in my pants. So it makes me cough. It makes me cough. See the voice, right? And so luckily I was living across the road from the primary school, like very close, and my both parents were working, so I ran home, bloody hell, I ran home, and then my nanny, I had a nanny looking after me, you know, she's such a sweetheart, such a divine woman. She took my clothes off and I was crying and sobbing and I was so ashamed and I was like, oh my God. And she put me in the bath, you know, naked in the bath, the poor thing, crying and sobbing, poor little munchkin, little unique Anick. So I was super tender, such an empath, you know, super sensitive. I'm still super sensitive, but you know, I built some strength over the years. I'm sure you too, you've been going through a few challenges. I'm a bit hot. It's hot here in Australia. And so I said to my nanny, I made a vow, I promised. I said, listen, I will never show up in front of the group of people ever again. I will never speak in front of a group ever again. There's no way. That's it. That's it for me. And guess what? I've healed. I had an amazing job in my favorite radio station for years, working with an amazing spiritual man, like he was a bit of a guru, a bit of a dinosaur in the media, but he had the courage to talk about spirituality and metaphysics, and I was a fan of him, so I got a show working with him, and I healed my speech impediment, and I made my dream come true. Thanks, Mary. Thanks, you're amazing. Thanks, sweetheart. I love when you ladies play with me. So fun. Anne said, this speaks to me about speaking. I used to have a fear. Now I am dreaming big to speak on a bigger platform, on bigger platforms. Yeah, so much fun. Yeah, when you break through that and then you connect, it's like, do I have lipstick on my lip? No, all good. When you engage, you know, you engage with one, it's beautiful, intimacy. Now you engage on the screen, talking to yourself, you feel the energy of people. But when you're on a stage, I got to speak in front of 1,000 people, like 1,000 people in the room. Like, it's like the energy is really high. It's really, really fun, you know? Because it's the same conversation. Everyone's got a heart. As you know, you're a conscious woman. Everyone is tuning in, and everyone receives what they need to receive. Whether it's on a subconscious level, you know, in the DNA, in the body, they receive something. You know, it might be just a tiny thing, but it's just such a rewarding experience when they come and they hug you at the end, and you know, you changed my life. You made a difference. Oh my gosh, so yummy. It's so beautiful. So it's great. So what is saying? Wow, wow, wow. Okay, yes, we get to create in reality, capitalize on our dream. Yeah, Anne-Marie, thank you, beautiful ladies. Mary and Anne here engaging with me. Love it, love it, love it. So that's a story, one of them. And so I've always loved singing, and I've always loved speaking, and I've always loved helping, empowering people, motivating. I'm such a motivator. You know, I love encouraging people. And I really believe that we teach what we need to learn the most. Okay, that's a belief that I've always had. We teach what we need to learn the most. And often, when we were a little child, we didn't get certain needs met. And they're often the one that we're going, you know, our biggest wound. I've got the French accent here. You're wounding, the biggest wounding you've got, you got to transmute it, and you got to become an expert at that, at sharing that, and at practicing that, and at embodying that, and at refining that wounding, like that wounding that becomes your gift, that becomes your magic, embodying your magic. And this is my journey in sharing my joy, in sharing my voice, in helping conscious women to share their voice, to share their juju, their magic, to overcome their fears, their limitations, their traumas, and to really get into that spiritual badass, that creatrix, stepping into that power, opening the heart chakra, and dare to take your space in the world, to take some space and voice it out. You know, dare to ask for what you truly desire. And that is the journey. And, you know, it cost me like, the journey is unfolding all the time, right? You know what I mean? You step by step, you integrate a piece and another piece. And 5 years ago, 2017, I had a near-death experience. I had an illness. And I realized that I had fears, big fears around speaking about spirituality and speaking about, I still had some family stuff that was lingering there that was not super, I was not super at peace with, like finding a true inner peace. And it got into my system, and I had literally a massive traumatic experience where I had a fibroid in my uterus and a hidden abscess that exploded. Literally, my tummy exploded. And I felt like my whole lineage of females who had never had the courage and the strength to live their dream, to speak their truth, to follow their passion, to follow their heart. I felt like it was coming through my body to be completely released. And so from there, like, I've written my chapter in the book, which has been so much fun and so elevating. But on the other hand, you know, some members of my family don't talk to me anymore because I spoke my truth. So it can be really confronting and scary, and you have sometimes to let go of people in your life, even loved ones, to really step into your creatrix and speak your truth. And what I learned from that experience, I'm not going to go into details here of that, you know, that illness and that near-death experience, but I really bounced back so graciously. And I learned so much about compassion and self-love and nourishment and nurturing. And a big piece that I learned that I share now in my programs over and over and over again. And it's a practice and an ongoing practice that you and I need to keep practicing. It's like training at the gym. And I'm going to say it in a moment, is to ask. Ask for what you want. And we are still uncomfortable. Women, we are still uncomfortable with asking for the money, the juicy money, the sexy money that you truly desire. Asking, setting some clear boundaries, you know, communicating your desires in a way that feels soft from the heart, but that also feels assertive and aligned with your soul, you know, with your divine truth. Asking for your needs to be met, for your desires to be heard, and for your vision to land to the right people, to communicate, visualize, and really articulate your vision in a way that feels so true, that feels yummy in your cells, in your body. That is still a challenge for a lot of us, you know. And the more we expand, the more we grow, and the bigger our dreams are, and the more, you know, our voice can be a bit like wobbly and it can be uncomfortable. You know, we become better at it the more we speak up, not from head, And the more we tune in, we speak up from heart, the more we are centered and we ask for our desires, for what we truly want, for the clients that we want to work with, for the relationships that really fills you up with joy, the relationship that fills your heart with so much love, the conscious people who have your back all the way through, asking. And this is what I experienced when I was ill, when I was sick very sick 5 years ago, and I was skin and bones. I lost 20 kilos, like 40 pounds, 40 something pounds. I couldn't walk alone. I couldn't. I was like, I couldn't do anything alone. I couldn't cook. I couldn't go to shop. For months and months, I was a month in hospital. So my community showed up for me, really. Like, I had nurses at home. I had carers, and I had to learn to ask to have my needs met, and to ask to have brush my hair like a little kitty, like a little, ask to be massaged, have my nails cut, to have to cook for me, ask for support. We don't do that alone. And I give you that example because for me it was really a big catalyst, like it really shifted me to the core, really big. So I think stories are powerful, and there's nothing like a lived experience to teach us, to really teach us. So what's landing for you with what I'm sharing here? What are you receiving from this share? I'd love to know. If you're gonna watch on replay, please hashtag replay. Let me know what lands for you. Let me know what resonates. Let me know what you're receiving from this, the share so far. So I'm gonna have a sip of water now. Aloe vera, water. So good. Okay. So I'd love to take you on a little process, because there's nothing like an embodiment for voice, because we all have blocks in the voice. And in past life we might have had our head chopped, or we might have been burned. And I've seen a lot of clients of mine who've been saying, like they're terrified of taking the next leap and really speaking about what excites you, what really excites you, and often the courage of being vulnerable and tender. And look, like sharing a story, sharing of yourself when your experience is not completely healed and completely integrated, and when you haven't yet find some peace with it, that could be a bit more challenging to speak about it, to share it, to expose yourself vulnerably, if it's not integrated and healed, and to a degree, at least to a degree. So that's where the voice can be a bit. There can be some lingering sabotage underneath if it's not, you can be a little bit fearful, or so it's better to allow time and use the modality that resonates with you to do some healing, and speak that story potentially in front of a mirror, with yourself, doing your own little video with yourself, just really, or with a little group of people, and tuning in before you go out there sharing at a larger scale. Anyway, that's my piece of wisdom here, my piece of advice for you, if that resonates, that lands for you. I'd love to share a process. I've created a modality. I've created two amazing modalities. I had a dance business for 10 years, and I've created Spiral Dance, 7 Steps to Expand Your Consciousness. That's been helping me a lot with healing the physicality, the body, sexy body. And I've created, with the help of Mother Mary, the gorgeous Mother Mary with her unconditional love. She's amazing. And Mary Magdalene, speaking truth, spiritual badass. And my team, my guides and my angels and, my divine team support. I've created a modality called voice tapping. I call it voice tapping. It's pretty simple. It's very inspired from EFT, emotional freedom technique tapping. Tapping. I'm sure 90% of the women watching here knows. It's pretty common, tapping on your meridian, energetic points on the body, and tapping to release some energies, to release some deep ingrained patterns or beliefs that no longer serves you. And what I did is I allow my voice to come through with some tapping intuitively, because I'm highly psychic, highly intuitive, like you, I'm sure, many of you. And so that's been helping me a great deal to heal. Like I had menstrual cramps, I had problems in my belly, healed that, shifting in massive relationship with money. And then I started to do that with clients, and clients meeting their soulmate, doubling their income, like launching their business, or like spreading, like really growing their business, getting up on stage in front of hundreds of people. Hey Leslie, thanks for being here, honey. And so it's really been super powerful, like voice tapping. So it's just in the process of being trademarked here in Australia, so I'm super excited. So it's using my voice, using tapping. Basically, that's what it is. And with my clients, allowing them to, when I do one-on-one sessions and or group sessions, to allow your own voice. Because your voice, it's linked to the heart, it's linked to your yoni. Like if you look, I don't have like a presentation because I'm on my phone, right? I'm not home. But if you look at a picture, look online, I've got a great picture. If you look on my page, I've got an awesome image there. Your throat and your uterus, your larynx and your uterus have the exact same shape. The exact same shape. It's like mind-blowing. I mean, it's incredible. It's like a V, like a vagina open, like a V, like voice, open to receive, open to share, a big V. It's incredible. So super powerful. So yeah, voice tapping is also allowing your own voice, your sounding wah, ha, 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 ha. Not always pretty, but letting sounds out to release energies, to release contractions, to release resistance, to let go, let it out. Or beautiful, pretty voice. I channel crystal balls, I go, woo. Super fun as well, but it makes you feel good. Like it's the vibration of the sound. The vibration of the sound is super powerful. The frequency that comes out is just like, wow, it's really your voice falling in love with the yumminess of your own voice. It's delicious, it's orgasmic, it's amazing. So much fun. All right, so I'd love to take you, if you want to play with me, Leslie, Mary, who's still here, and all the goddesses here, the beautiful human conscious women, amazing leaders, you exquisite goddesses. If you want to play with me, we're going to do a voice tapping. Okay, together on what? On speaking your truth, speaking more your truth, asking for what you really desire, asking for what you want, communicating in a way that feels aligned, that feels yummy, that's soft but assertive, daring to really, with your clients, with your speaking engagement, with your programs, to really go in the truth, speak the truth, what really makes you alive, where you're at, what you're embodying, where you're at on your journey now. So we're going to do some releasing about some, fear on speaking truth. I don't know what's going to come out because I haven't pre-planned that one. I haven't. So, you know, we're going to let consciousness coming through, the divine coming through, and see what comes out. So if you're willing to play with me, if you have your hands free, we're going to use our hands. And you can repeat out loud. And let's see. Okay, let's take a long deep breath in together with the intention of releasing what's in the way to speak our truth with more ease, more grace. Okay? To share our truth, to voice our truth. So, Mother Mary, be with us, your unconditional love now, and help this healing to be authentic, genuine, helpful for all the beautiful humans watching here, receiving that powerful voice tapping. And may we all speak our truth and voice what really matters for our own sacred heart, with ease, with joy, compassion, in flow. And so it is, and so it shall be. Okay. Sometimes I'm scared of sharing what's in my heart. Even though sometimes I'm scared of sharing what's in my heart, in the depth of my soul, I completely love, accept, and forgive myself right here, right now. Even though sometimes I fear sharing my desires, expressing my true desires, I completely love, accept, forgive myself right here, right now, as I am. Even though sometimes I feel like screaming and there's so much I want to express and voice, and I hold back because of fears. I completely love, I accept, I forgive my human self right here, right now. It's okay. It's okay to be human. And it's okay to have big dreams. It's okay. It's okay to have a powerful voice. It's okay. I'm willing to connect more and more with my truth. I'm willing to allow myself, to give myself permission to speak my truth to my people. And I completely love, accept, and forgive myself. I'm willing to step up into my Creatrix, my sovereign voice, more and more, and dare to take more space, even in the face of fear, even when there's discomfort. I'm willing, and I completely love, accept, and forgive myself right here, right now. Little monkey. Even though sometimes I don't always ask for what I truly desire, I completely love, accept, and forgive myself right here, right now. I'm willing to become better and bigger in voicing my authentic voice, in expressing my vision, my desires, my needs graciously. I'm willing. I'm willing to ask more and more for support, for guidance. And I completely love, accept, and forgive myself as I am right here, right now. I'm willing to embody my magic, my creatrix, to embody my voice of truth, to share what's in the deepest of my soul and my heart with ease and grace. And I completely love, accept, and forgive myself right here, right now. I open up the portal of truth, divine truth. I release what no longer serves me in my voice, in my heart. And I make more space for consciousness to come through my voice with ease, joy, and grace. And so it is. You are loved, infinitely loved. You are safe, you are so safe. You are loved, you're infinitely loved. You are safe, always safe. Beautiful sisters, if there's any sounds that you need to release, let them out. I hope you don't hear the traffic here. Oh my God, there's so much traffic. I can hear the car. I apologize, my beautiful sisters. But let that sink into yourselves. Solara, I enjoyed your beautiful voice, Anick Patry. Oh, bless you, Solara, my angel. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's beautiful. Huh? It feels yummy. So use your voice, my beautiful sisters. Use your voice to soothe you, to heal you, to nourish you. It's so important. It makes such a difference. We've got a voice to communicate, speak our message, speak our truth, and we've got a voice to sing and soothe, to sound. We are sound. It's our own frequency and vibration. So use your voice, soul sister. Use your voice. Cheers. So very powerful, very simple. I did give you a little bit of a taste. A mini Winnie voice tapping, but it's powerful. It works on the DNA. It works on a cellular level. It's super powerful. My clients have been like rocking star, like really doubling, tripling income, buying their dream house, soulmate meeting, like epic, super transformational, super powerful. Very simple. So it works. So look, if you vibe with me, beautiful sisters, I'd love to play with you. I'd love to invite you, yummy invitation, to keep playing together, to get to know each other, you can join me. I didn't put that at the beginning. I hope I'll be able to put that in the video. Otherwise, I'll go and put it in the comment under the video, all my linked. But I have amazing, amazing programs. I've been in the business for 15 years. So, I've been, speaking and healing and transforming and coaching and mentoring. So as an intuitive business mentor, I've got exquisite programs. I do voice tapping sessions one-off on occasion for special people, and soul business transmissions as a one-off sessions. But my true desire is to play with you at a bigger scale in my 6 months program, a mentoring program, next level, called Your Voice Truly Matters. And so we are gonna take you to the next level of expansion of with your soul's work, really, because that's what I do. I help hypersensitive conscious leaders, the empath, women in business, but yeah, like the one who are hypersensitive conscious leaders, and I help you to harmonize your nervous system so that you can really be paid well to share your soul's work with more fun, more joy, more ease. It doesn't have to be hard, more ease and in flow. That's my juju, that's my magic. And I'd love you to come and play and receive that could be in the container of Your Voice Truly Matters, an incredible one-on-one mentoring program. So if you feel the vibe, reach out. I'm also happy to offer you, if you're in this group, voice tapping session or soul business transmission. See where you're at, soul channeled, all intuitively work. So jump on. I've got specials for you if you've watched this, if you engage with me here, if you comment. I've got some really special deals, so I will put that in the comment. Reach out. I've got a group also called Highly Sensitive Empowered Leaders. I've got another group, the Creatrix Vortex. Come and play with me in those groups. I'm about to run a retreat. If you're in Australia, if you watch this and you're in Australia, it'll be put on YouTube. So come and play in 3 weeks. Unleash Your Sacred Creatrix, 3 days retreat, a luxurious retreat where will be plenty of voice activation, ecstatic dance, yumminess, nourishing food, floating tanks, channeling writing, super fun. So yes, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time, for commenting, for daring to dive in with me, for receiving these beautiful, deep stories, personal stories I shared with you, for giving your time and welcoming the energy that came through today, the consciousness that came through. Thank you. I love you. I see you. I want the best for you. Big hug. And I'll see you very soon. Anick Patry here. All right. Thank you, ladies. See you very soon. All my love. Bye for now.